truth should not be hidden. Videos uploaded here are taken from public live streams and edited and reposted with opinions, education, and information, so as to allow viewers to come to their own opinions. Therefore, these videos are considered original content, not subject to copyright if one exists, and subject to the Fair Use Act. Enjoy.
You like my Costco finds? My favorite. Really delicious. Thank you, no caller ID for the rose. Yes, Tish, he's a huge help. He makes it way better than I do. Yeah, I called the bank. Everything's fine. And my electric company showed up. They had put in a request for a technician to come out. And the reason was, I mean, they're getting really creative. They said that I had a rat in my electrical box. Like, how would a rat even be able to get in there? It's locked up. Yeah, what the fuck is right? So the poor guy, he was watching football. He had to leave his football game, drive 40 minutes out here for nothing. And then he's all, oh, I recognize you. I'm like, yeah, it's another phony call. Pretty crazy. Hey, Ashley. Hello, Bick. Yeah. Yeah, Nikki. How am I feeling today? I'm okay. Yeah, yeah, my hair is naturally curly. Sorry about the typo. Didn't even notice. I read it correctly. Hey, purple butterfly. It's fine. I got it. Thank you, love. Hope you do too. Yeah, I have two cats that hang out outside. They both ate it. They get spoiled. They ate what my cats wouldn't finish. Yeah, we've had 2 different dogs in my adult life, and 2 dogs when I lived at home as a kid. Thank you, Baltimore. Thank you. I'm doing okay. Do the kids like dogs? Honestly, Melanie doesn't really care for animals. Nick probably would, but even when we had a dog, he didn't really spend any time with her. He was really little when we had our chocolate lab. And when I went through my divorce, I gave her away to a man that took great care of her. Because it was too hard for me to deal with them and the kid, with the dog and the kids. It was still kind of in that puppy stage. And then we got a Cocker Spaniel, but the Cocker Spaniel went blind. It's a defect in the breed, and so that made it difficult to like interact with the dog and whatnot. She was very happy, always, you know, wagging her tail, always got real excited when we would be around. Yes, they can be a handful. It's like having a toddler. Literally. Do the kids get me up early? No, we all wake up around the same time. Melanie's usually the last one up. Thank you, Lori. Well, Janelle, I would definitely do your work, investigate different breeds to see what you would, what you think would fit best with your family. And then make sure you have a breeder that is not breeding with siblings or like mother-son, because that can cause a lot of defects. Honestly, I think the best breeds are like the ones where they combine 2 different like purebred dogs, because you don't get all the defects that you do with other ones. A golden doodle, yes, that would be a good one. No, Nick. Hang on. Your Dalmatian pit is so smart. That's a combination I've never seen. So what's their fur like? Is it like the Dalmatian or like the pit? Thank you, Ashley. Oh. Ugh. Mm. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you, Carol. Mini pins. What are mini pins? Mini pins. I don't know what those are. No, raccoons weren't here tonight. Oh, pinchers. Okay. Oh, those are cute. Hello, Candy. Yeah, I knew it was a dog. I just wasn't sure what kind. Hello, Angelique. Thank you, Meg. Julie, I don't give that information out. Fudge? No, honestly, I don't make too many sweets. How do you de-stress when having a bad day with kids? I don't have a bad day with kids.
I make chocolate pudding.
Great. I don't
I make chocolate pudding.
Is it Janelle or Janelli? No, we're not doing that right now. Wow, you got rid of that one so fast I couldn't even read the comment. Oh, okay. Got it. That's cute. Yeah, they're creeps. I just blocked that person that said, can we see your kid? Nope, you can't. Yeah, I did get off. I needed to take care of a couple things. Whoever's been harassing us called into the energy company and said that I had a rat in my electrical box. Your brother used to call me that when we were young. Aww. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Carrie. Anyway, so, yeah, they showed up. The guy had driven 40 minutes to get here. It interrupted the football game he was watching. But he was nice about it, you know. He's been here before on a previous false call. Or, actually, I think they're doing it online. They're not even calling it in. Hey, Allie. Yeah, that's why we're moving, Haley. I'm careful. How do they know where I live? Because they're very good at finding stuff out. Again what? No, Janelle, we haven't moved yet. What did they do? They contacted my electrical company and said that I had a rat in my electrical box. It wouldn't matter if I had a VPN or not. They're still going to find information out. That's not what keeps you safe. What keeps you safe is not having your first and last name on here. Unfortunately, I had my first and last name on here, and they were able to look me up, Google me, and find out all my information. Allie, they have to check everything. I think last week they called in down power lines and my electrical box was sparking and shit like that, you know. I guess they had to come up with something different now. A rat. Like, really. I would have never even thought of a rat. Come on. Oh my god. I think it's kind of comical, actually. Your pal Smith & Wesson keeps you safe. Yeah, I bet it does. What are you doing? Did you put the clothes in the dryer?
There's no clothes.
Didn't you put a load in?
No.
You didn't wash all the new clothes you got?
No.
Well, go do it so you've got it for tomorrow, buddy. Yeah. I'm not going to fold clothes right now if that's what you want me to do.
Yeah.
No. You heard that, Haley? Thank you, Ava. They're never gonna leave me alone. They've been harassing me for frickin' 3 years now.
We don't have a dog, so... Yeah.
It's okay. We can do a small load. It's not a big deal. I'm sure there's a few clothes in the other hamper. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sure there is.
Nope.
Probably someone that I know. No, it's not somebody I know. I don't know why everybody, like, that's the first thing they think. Oh, it's got to be somebody you know. Why does it have to be somebody I know? There's people all over this app that harass other creators. and do similar stuff. You think that we all know the person? Hey, DJ. I'm sure they have done it to others. Pretty sure. Yes, I've heard that too. The government is supposedly back open. And the Democrats, I hear, caved. They did not fix the issue with our health care, which is really scary. Soon, I'm not going to have any health care because of it. Why do you want to know what my ethnicity is? Cool. Oh, okay, so... Well, I have a lot of English in me, and a lot of curly-haired English people. I also have a little African in me, so it could be, you know, that. Yeah, it was random. I just wasn't sure why you were asking. Pronouns? She, her. The kids won't lose theirs. I'm going to lose mine. Because they want, you know, what the very minute copay. Now they're asking $1,500 a month. Well, sorry, but I don't get $1,500 a month to pay it. No, a lot of these are supplements, but they're for tonight. I take a lot of supplements because of my autoimmune disease. Like, this is one. I take turmeric. Vitamin B. A probiotic. This helps with my arthritis. All kinds of stuff. And this one over here, the magnesium complex. Unfortunately, my disease, because of it, my body doesn't process things properly, doesn't absorb things properly, so I have to take more. What am I lying about? I don't have oxys. I haven't had pain meds in 4 years. And how would you know? I don't know who the fuck you are. What happened to the guy that used to sing? What do you... I don't know what you're talking about. What guy? This is my collagen drink. My last roommate did not sing. Don't know what you're talking about. That was a question saying that I'm a liar. That's not a question, honey. And then saying that I'm taking Oxy. Go ahead and try and say it's a question, but we all know better. I just took what? Not an Oxy. These are supplements. Supplements. Not Oxys. Idiots. Open it? No, I'm not going to open it. They're closed for a reason. They sure are, Tish. Yeah, what's your point? It's better if you take them at night when your body's resting. So, somebody went on my live and sang in the box? God, I don't even remember that. Any kind of coffee is good. You found me on the trolls page. Glad I found you because you're not all horrible. Thank you, Haley. Now you have to get some iced coffee. My page is much more peaceful than what? My day was good. He left with my kids. Why would he take the kids? That ain't right. Thank you for asking, Lily. Oh, Kahlua and cream, yep. You yelled at the teenager and decided with them. My kid's dad used to do that a lot too. I would, when the kids were really little, I might take a toy away from them or something because, you know, that was my restriction or punishment. He would come home and just reverse everything that I did. Everything. Excuse me.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I'm sure they'll settle down and come back. I hope so. Yeah. It's really rough, though. I'm going to tell you, it is hard having a partner when you don't agree on the parenting styles. Very, very difficult. It's so hard on a marriage. So hard. Good night. Hope you have a better day tomorrow. Thank you guys for the gifts.
Yes, thank you.
My fingernails?
Yes,
It's from the
thank you.
collagen. I drink collagen every night. I couldn't grow fingernails before. Yeah, you need yours trimmed. Go get the fingernail clippers. That's what you need. So, if you want the exact stuff that I'm drinking, I mix it with like lemonade from Costco and a little bit of like soda water with some ice. I'll put like a liquid IV in it too. But I buy it from doTERRA Essential Oil Company. And it's freaking amazing, guys. I started drinking it when I broke my nose, and let me pull up a video of it. Yeah, move that. I'm gonna go to my old profile. Okay, guys. This is what I look like today. Actually, it looks way better today than yesterday. Oh my goodness. But my poor lip is so swollen. It looks like I got lip filler or something in my darn lip. Well, now I don't need it, right? So I broke my nose, chipped all my front teeth off, which is why I'm toothless here, The dentist that put caps on screwed this one up and it broke off. So now I have to get that redone. I fainted and I was in a parking lot and hit the blacktop. Woke up with my face on the ground. So they'd actually just come out with this collagen, and if you're interested in it or any of the other products that the company puts out, there's a link in my link tree for doTERRA essential oils. If you do decide to make a purchase, you get a 1-year free membership. But in 2 weeks, all that pretty much had healed up. Like, my face looked so much better. My nose wasn't throbbing. Hey, Tyrone. It felt like an elephant sitting on my face. I couldn't sleep at night. The pain was so bad. You've been busy? Well, that's a good thing, right? I know, I almost spilt it. It's because it's wet. Let's dry this off.
You always build it.
Well, you can feel free, Levita, to go check it out. If you're having issues finding it, send me a private message and I'll help you. Thank you, Carolyn, for that dolphin. Should happen again. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Get out of my live. You're disgusting. Thank you, Tyrone. But it works very well. In fact, right before they released it to the public, somebody higher up in the company did the same thing I did. She tripped and fell on her face while she was like on a hike. Broke her nose, scratched all over her face, you know. She said she used it and within 2 weeks she was all healed up. So I'm like waiting for it to come out because I had just fallen and done mine. I think took me about 2 weeks to get it in my hands. So I have to mix it with like lemonade and I put a little soda water because I like it fizzy and some ice. And then I also add a liquid IV because that helps with my migraines. So do not mix it straight with water. It will not taste good. They have 2 different flavors. One's like lemon lime and the other one's pomegranate. If I do the lemonade, the pomegranate collagen flavor, and the cherry liquid IV, oh my God. It's amazing. It tastes absolutely amazing. Oh, okay. You gotta scooch back though. What does the combo taste like? Punch? I don't know how to explain it. It's just really good. Very refreshing. Just yummy. We had roast beef. You had McDonald's. Well, I would have had you over for supper if you lived by me. I had enough to feed one more person. You had steak. Tyrone's been around for a very long time. He's been following me for a very long time. Ooh, chili and cornbread, yummy. You work for your landlord now? Aw, that's nice. I mean, I hope it's nice. That one's a little too short. Oops. That one landed on the ground. Yeah, the spa treatment. Mexican cornbread. That sounds yummy. I actually thought of doing that the other day. Okay, get back there and give me your... Hey, Nikki, that account keeps coming back in. They keep coming back in with new accounts, basically saying the same thing. Scoot back so that... Yeah, I saw. You missed one earlier, though. Turn your foot this way. It's not working well. Okay. Yeah, I hear it's snowing. Ooh.
Snowing what?
In certain places.
Yeah, I know. Not here.
No, not here.
But we ripping get snow. Here.
Not here.
Maybe up north.
Maybe up north. No, I haven't started Christmas yet.
It snowed here last year. Up north. Border.
Okay.
Border.
Lay on your side. North Carolina. Pretty sparkly, yeah, I bet. Started in August. I used to start early, but quite frankly, I was hoping to have been moved by now. So I waited. But we don't do a lot for Christmas anyways, guys. The kids pretty much get what they need throughout the year. what we do is just, you know, we'll have a nice meal or something. What the heck? Yeah, Allie, we've got them on the link tree in our bio.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What happened?
I don't know. It's acting up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's curved weird. There. Yeah, we'll put up a tree.
Everybody.
No. No. You're good. Here. You make lasagna for Thanksgiving and cheesecake and watch movies. Yeah, yes, Roxanne, thank you so much. That's who sent you the shirt. What do you say?
Thank you, Roxanne.
The shirt, well, there's 2 different packages that came. Maybe it was the underwear you sent. There was one that didn't have a note in it. No, they weren't here tonight. So if you guys do send a package, please do add a gift note so that I know who sent it. A lot of people put their real name on there, but it honestly would be nice if you put your TikTok name on, because that's probably what I'd recognize, or put both if you want. And we used to do unboxing videos, but we haven't been able to do that because people, the trolls, would figure out who did it and not be nice. Alright, yes, he got them. They're perfect, thank you. Libra, yes, we do. It's up in our link tree. There's Amazon wish list for everybody in there. If you go click on my picture, underneath my picture on my profile, it says link tree. And you just click on that and it'll open up a bunch of links. Thank you for getting that. Guys, let me go wash my hands off after handling his foot.
Hey, Timmy.
Are the units in the corner good quality? I mean, they hold quite a bit. Do you want me to take you over there and show you a little closer? They all collapse so that they're easy to store away when you're not using them. What age did you notice the kids had autism? Honey, I could tell when I was pregnant with them that there was something going on. And the doctors knew pretty much right away that they were mentally challenged. Yeah, you just don't want to put real heavy stuff in them, Melissa. You can probably find those in my showcase if you look for them. I got them off of TikTok. And if you go into the showcase, there's a little, like, monocle or search icon. If you click on that and put storage or something like that, those should pop up. Stackable storage. They have wheels on them too, so they're easy to move around. It's nighttime, Connie. Thank you for the rose. So what part of the world are you in, Melissa? Where is it? 5:05 a.m. Ireland. Well, you're up early. Or maybe you've been up all night. Well, thank you, Levita. You went to sleep at 9 and woke up at 2 a.m.? Oh, no. I think that's why I try not to ever go to bed that early. Thank you, Connie. And, by the way, I didn't mean to be a smart ass. Well, maybe I did a little bit about the time. I just don't like talking about it. Or giving any indication of where I might be living for, the trolls that actually haven't figured out where I'm at yet. I don't want to give them any information. It's fine. I used to share all that stuff. Unfortunately, I can't anymore. Really tired to stay awake, but once I get into bed, you were oh no. You're a late sleeper. They like keeping Gigi awake till 3 a.m. Oh. Hello, Lizzie from Australia. Your youngest always wakes you up at 3 a.m. Oh my heck. That's too early. Do they go back to sleep though? Hey Nick? You got a 6-year-old daughter, so this time is ideal for me to clean and make her school lunch. Yeah. Eventually. They will get on the right sleep path one day. Well, sometimes you gotta train them. Like, literally, my first one was horrible. And I was a young parent. When my second one was born, literally like the week she was born, they had a program on TV that showed parents how to like sleep train their kids. So I went from a baby getting up like every hour and a half, but was so tired, I'd go to nurse him, he'd just fall asleep. I went from that to having a baby that was 2 weeks old that slept all the way through the night. All the way through the night. And they were not 10 pounds. They usually say it doesn't happen till the baby hits about 10 pounds. That's not necessarily true. So what they did, and I'll explain it, they had video cameras on the parents outside of the room, a video camera on the baby, and what they did was the first night they were able to go in as soon as the baby would start to cry or whatever. They would change the diaper, comfort the baby, but you couldn't take it out of the crib, okay? You couldn't like pick it up and, do this whole routine to get them back to sleep. If they needed a bottle, you gave them a bottle, blah, whatever their needs were got taken care of, and then the parent had to leave the room. Well, the baby would start crying again like almost immediately. So they did this all night, didn't get any sleep the first night. The second night, they had him wait, I think it was like 5 minutes. So the baby would cry for 5 minutes. The parent would go in. If the baby was wet, they'd change the baby. Never take it out of the crib. You know, you can pat it, you can, you know, give it a hug, whatever. But leave the baby in the crib. Parent would leave after all the needs were taken care of. Wait, you know, the baby would cry again. They'd wait 5 minutes before they'd go in. So the third night, they lengthened the amount of time. So it was 10 minutes. Well, the baby started crying a whole lot less. The baby didn't cry immediately after the parents would walk out of the room, which is what it did the first night. And so that night was better, right? The next night, they did like 15 minutes. So you couldn't go in for like 15 minutes from the time the baby starts to cry. Well, that's all you need to do. Because what it does is it teaches the kid to self-soothe, to put themselves back to sleep. And it worked amazing. Like each night that they did this, the length of time from the time the parents left the room till the time where the baby would cry grew. Like here on the first night it was just a few minutes. Second night was longer. Third night was even longer. And never had a problem with any of my other babies after that. We did the same thing. You had to do that with both your boys. It was hard, but well needed. Yeah, I mean, if you don't do it, I was a wreck with the first baby. A wreck. And they don't teach you how to do that. The doctors don't teach you. You know, they should. They should be teaching young parents this kind of stuff. Or at least sending them to some kind of a parent class that would teach them. But back then, they didn't have stuff like that available. Let your granddaughter know about it. Sounds like a great thing to do. I'm telling you, it worked so well. It was so amazing. No, and it doesn't hurt them to cry. It's actually good. It's good for them to cry a little bit. It strengthens their lungs and whatnot. Maybe I should go start crying. She's good at the moment, to be fair, but my mind has a bit insomnia, and this app has not helped. You're right, the app doesn't help. It was good for their lungs. Yes, it is good for their lungs. So true, your 3 sons eventually would just like to go to bed when they were tired. Best lesson ever. I'm a young mom, and I let all 3 of mine cry. Oh, thank you. This is my shirt that I sleep in at night. And sometimes wear during the day. It's just a t-shirt. Your daughter was premature and slept from 11 p.m. until 8 a.m. Oh, wow. Yeah, I would think that she would need to eat during that time period. Yeah, I love Mickey. The back has stuff on it too. If they're sleeping, they're not hungry. I mean, as long as they're not losing weight, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. But babies will always wake when hungry, so I didn't wake her. Yeah, and I think if they sleep that long of a stretch, they're going to stay awake more during the day and eat more during the day. Thank you, Eva. Well, guys, it is getting late, but I did want to hop back on and kind of, I jumped off earlier so quick. Her appetite in the day has always been brilliant. That's good. That's amazing. Isn't it funny how every kid is different? You have AX. What do you mean, Allie? You also, out of all three of mine in their own room at 1.5 months old as they got too big for their cribs. And you have a small crib? Oh, alright, Allie, thank you. We had cribs that were big. Maybe that's a UK thing, Soph, because our cribs are big. In fact, a lot of our cribs, they'll convert into what they call a toddler bed. Good night, my angels. So we have long length, so they grew out, but our cribs are small. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. They're pretty big here. So, some people keep their kids in a crib till they're, 2, 3 years old? Anyway, alright guys, have a fantastic day tomorrow. Go spread some kindness. Unlike the trolls who do nothing but cause pain. Try to anyways. Say something kind to somebody when you're out and about. Give them a compliment, because you never know how that might change their day. And on that note, I will see you guys on the next video or in the next live. Have a good night, guys.